best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
The gas in the back of the set, I believe she's so bad. Can't fade the black, the gas in the back of the set, I believe she's so bad. Can't fade the black, the gas in the back of the set, I believe she's so bad. Can't fade the black, the gas in the back of the set, I believe she's so bad.
Which is a stupid button starts this thing? I can't figure it out. Stupid thing. I'll teach you. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the old Fairweather Farm. Don't mention that over there. I got a little excited. Poor generator. It's been on the fritz past couple days and I just haven't been into town to get a new one. So, as you can see, we're started here out. Morning's going great, as you can tell. I say morning. It's 4 in the afternoon. Our soybeans are doing great. If you can remember from the last episode, we turned some soil over here. So since we did use a cultivator to do that, it just created the field with the cultivator. It still does technically need plowed, but with our money situation and not having a seeder and all that yet, I think we're just gonna roll with it for this season. Once we make some money, we'll look at getting a plow. I know they're not super expensive, but if we can, that's a bargain. Anyway, I almost can't let that go now that I see that. I wonder what ours would go for. So, that being said, I don't really want to get rid of ours at all. I do like it. I mean, that's not a bad tractor either, but I believe ours is higher horsepower than that. So, yeah, ours is at 152. So there's no point in going downhill. But it sucks that that's on the sale now, because I wouldn't mind having a second track. There's always room for a second track. It's a big potato planter right there. I'm going to keep an eye on that. It's 27 hours. It's 32 months old. Yeah, if it stays on there for a little bit, we might consider. But our next order of business is getting a seeder or a planter. So a lot of these are going to be out of our price range. That's just the hopper. You still need to buy this to go with it. Something like this. Even this. So I like these because they do the fertilizer as well. This one is just the seed, but it does hold a lot more. Same, well, a little bit wider width by like 0.8 meters. You got this, which is 7,000, it's 3 meters. Got the John Deere version of this one. I don't mind these. But again, they're only 4.5 meters. And these you can actually do it without. You can do it without cultivating or plowing. So basically, do we want the case one or the John Deere? I mean, we own a Ford, so which was later bought by New Holland. So there's not really any favoritism to either one. We're just gonna go with the case one, I believe. Like the old school case symbol with the International Harvester in it. It's pretty cool. Very nice little mod. So at least that way we can get one application of fertilizer down. And then we still need to get that second one down. That one's a 9-meter sprayer. That one's a 12-meter sprayer. Actually, they both hold the same. This one does go 2 miles an hour faster. But I think we're gonna go with the one that's a little wider. Definitely has an older feel to it, that's for sure. Kind of like the old military style looking wheels. Don't think $100 for a triangle is a good price. Do it with or without decals, it doesn't matter to me. Kind of gets the kind of like that. Kind of matches. So we're at 5,700, which is still actually cheaper than the John Deere ones. But I like it. I think we're gonna buy that. That will allow us to do weeding, which I don't know if I have weeding turned on or not. If I don't, I probably will end up turning it on. Most of the time I go without it, but go over here and look at our, because they are delivered. So can't really read that, but you know what? As long as I know how to work it, that's all that matters. So we do need to get some seed and some fertilizer. So it's 1,000 liters. The planter itself takes 800, I do believe. So we're gonna start with 2. It's already 2,400 in just fertilizer. There's another $1,560 in seed. Trying to look at prices here. So this is for 1,000 or for 2,000 liters. What are these? So this is for 1,500 liters and it's 1,200. I didn't even realize I had installed these. But that's some nice prices for what you get. Well, anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get some seed in the ground. I don't know what its deal was. So it looks like our fertilizer's over here, but it looks like it spawned our seed over at the looks like it spawned our seed over at the actual store, because the area got full. Which is my bad. I should have actually moved the cedar and stuff out. So. Fill rate's pretty nice for the fertilizers. I'm gonna leave that there for the current moment. We're gonna jump in the old truck here and go get that. I don't know if it's a little glitchy on your guys' screen. Usually, the first time I get in it after a while, it is a little glitchy. And I haven't been to this side of the map for a while, so memory storage on the computer might be a little... I'd say that going back, it would be a lot smoother. But I'm going to go inside and get with one of them, and they're going to help me get this loaded up. So we've got it all loaded up here. They set it all nice in the back of the truck for me, all nice and neat. So we're going to head back and get started getting it in the ground. Can't get put in the ground if it's in the back of the truck. So like I said, the drive back should be a little bit smoother. We got it saved into the memory of the computer now. It's a little jumpy, but the more we do it, the more it'll lighten up. Should have taken this generator to town too while we were at it. Got it fixed. So we're actually just going to leave it in the back of the truck for the current moment and just drive over. It's going to be our little seed tender at the current moment. So we got that all filled up. We're gonna get started. So I don't have GPS installed on the tractor, so I can't just use the GPS mod, which don't you worry. I would much rather be used. But we're gonna, I don't know what I mean, we are already making soybeans over at the garden over there. So I'm thinking something that produces straw so that we can get like a secondary source almost. But I was thinking barley. It's something you get high yield off of, and you also get quite a bit of straw off of it. So it has that little secondary income source you can get. Canola is another. Canola is another one that you can make quite a bit of money off of. And soybeans are usually pretty high profit. The problem with soybeans is they usually have a lower yield rate, so that higher selling number makes up for it in the end. So we're gonna get started here. Oh, we still have the we still have seasons enabled. I didn't realize that. But I think we're gonna keep it on actually. So yeah. Swedes are off. I'm actually gonna turn that back on like I said. I do like the new setting here, the fuel usage. If you set it to high, it's quite a bit more realistic than just driving around, and you can go hours and hours and hours on a tractor without ever have to put fuel in it. So, with that being said, we are going to have to check the calendar to see what we can plant. So you know something, and it's canola. You could still do grass and oil seed. I'm almost wondering if we shouldn't go to bed for the night. Then when we wake up in the morning, we can plant barley, which we can harvest in June. I mean, it's already 6 o'clock. I think we should go to bed for in the morning. Got that already. Guess we should shut that off, huh? Gonna check on the garden here, make sure it's got enough water. And then I'm gonna go to bed for the night. However, it might be a little chilly with a generator that's not running. Well. Can't seem to make it. Hopefully my fridge stays cold while it's not plugged in. Well, we got a wood stove. We'll be safe. So we're gonna wake up at 7 in the morning. Get started nice and early, right as the sun comes up. I mean, just look at that beautiful sunrise. Doesn't get much better than that. I mean, can you just resist that picture right there? Because I can't. It's just like a little photo shoot right now. Alright, so we're gonna get this barley in the ground here.
How it's supposed to feel.
fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do, that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend.
So as you can see, we emptied out seed there. And I'm not exactly quite sure where it stops. So we're going to go back over that little section we just did. Tell it wasn't planting, but it was fertilizing. I think it stopped right up here, about where those spots are. About right in there, I do believe. Because I can definitely see the lines in it right in here. We're going to lift it up there and we're going to check. So there's barley growing here. So as we start to finish up this field, it's been raining the whole time I was planting. It's probably not exactly very realistic, but you know, it happens. I mean, those planter wheels, there's nothing stuck to them yet, so I mean, still looks pretty good to me. If we could stay on course here, it'd be great, huh? But like I said, it's not very realistic. On that same note, I typically try and play semi-realistic. I'm not gonna get everything down pat the first time or anything like that. You know, I mean, I try and play in a realistic style, but I'm not gonna be 100% either, so I'm still gonna have fun while I play the game. I'm not gonna take all my fun out of it just to play realistic, so we'll finish this and then we'll hit that little skinny strip on the way back. Looking forward to what this crop will bring us. On that note, I do believe there is actually a production that we could buy that would boost some of our profits. And once I get done planting this, I was actually going to check that out. So once we get down here to the other end, we'll open up the construction menu and check that out. If you ever got any questions on anything I've done, any of the mods, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm welcome to answer any of those. If you have any comments, I'm still fairly new to the recording game. I think I've got like 20 videos up, maybe. Not even that. It's pretty close. But I'm still learning. So we're trying to get what people like to watch figured out. And still trying to develop my own style. Like I said, I do play in the semi-realistic realm, if you want to call it that. So that's where we're gonna call it the end of this video. We got the seed in the ground today, and for any of you sneaky viewers and a little preview of the next part, I kind of ran out of time, but kind of look over there to the left, you might see what's coming next on the farm. Little improvement there. It'll help us with yields and such. But you're going to have to stay tuned for the next episode to see that. And we also get the sprayer in action and get some get spraying done. So we'll see what all else happens in the next episode, but you're going to have to join us then. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It always helps. And hit the like button. Leave a comment. Any comment helps me, whether you like it, you don't like it. I much appreciate it if you just let me know how it's going for you. So, with that being said, we'll see you on the next one.